Hello Trojans! Today is November 7th, 2016. I'm Rebecca Miller and you're watching Trojan TV. First up, we have a U of H video.
Hey Trojans, it's Gloria Torres. On October 14, 2016, 30 students went to U of H in Clear Lake to see what the campus has to offer. And here is the video.
The person you all want to know right now is Kirsten.
Hello. Kirsten.
Hi, Christian.
She is your tour guide today. She is a student. Being a student, she will be able to answer any questions you guys have about the university.
Alright, so just want to point out this is not a daycare, this is the Office of Admissions. Alright, this is where you would come to get information about our application process. So if you want to get into our school, you can talk to a counselor and they'll be able to help you out, let you know what documents you need, what all the things you need to turn in, and which you've been accepted into our school. Alright? Basically, you will have to take placement tests to see where you fit in particular subjects. For example, college algebra is one of our core requirements. It means that you have to take it. Maybe you need pre-algebra before you take college algebra. You'll find that out over here. All right. Also, for academic advising, you will have to meet with your advisor 2 to 3 times a semester, and they're going to make sure you guys are staying on the right track, pretty much helping you through your first couple of years in college. The Arbor main building houses mostly art and education majors. So if you're going to do either of those 2 fields, or if you want to take some art classes as an elective, you'll come in this building and also the building we're going to go to next down there. And just behind me, this is our woodshop area that you can actually take as an elective. It's 2,000 square feet, and also it is self-cleaning. They have vacuums located on the floor that pick up the sawdust. That way it doesn't mess up anyone's allergies, and it's always clean. Let it focus a little bit.
Next up, we have a Houston Rodeo Scholarship video.
So I checked my email and it said, "Congratulations, Mr. Garrett, you're a scholarship recipient." I jumped and yelled and called my parents and let them know that I won it. So it was a pretty exciting deal.
My scholarship has enabled me to go to a school that I otherwise would have never been able to afford, that, has really put me in a position to exceed in life.
It allowed me to actually be able to pursue nursing at one of the best schools where nursing can be done and learn a lot from there.
The Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo is an amazing organization, powered by over 32,000 volunteers serving on more than 100 committees, each of which supports the overall mission of the show. However, contrary to popular belief, the mission of the show is not actually scholarships, it's agriculture. The show was organized for charitable, educational, and scientific purposes to encourage and promote the breeding, raising, and marketing of better livestock and farm products at public fairs, and to promote and maintain research and educational functions within the livestock industry. The great thing is that we've become so good and so creative at fulfilling our mission that we're able to generate excess revenue that can be used to fund scholarships, educational grants, and capital improvements that further our mission.
We have 11 scholarship programs. The majority of them are 4-year undergraduate scholarships. Those programs are our 4-H, FFA, Area Go Texan, Exhibitor, Military, Hildebrand, School Art, Metropolitan, and Opportunity scholarships. We also offer a 2-year scholarship, which is through our Technical Scholarship Program. And then we have a scholarship that's available to current scholars that we call our Achievement Scholarships. You don't have to have any type of prior participation with the show in order to apply. Or be an ag major, you can major in anything that you want. We also have some academic requirements that they have to meet. And along with that, they fill out essay portions and portions that have to do with extracurricular activities and work experience.
I have a notebook that I write everything down in. Just over the year, you just write all the stuff down that you've been taking part of. I thought that was a pretty good way to do it, be organized while doing it.
Go for it. Just even though you might not think you have the potential, somebody will see it in you and give it to you.
Put a lot of time in your stories, essays, and that type of thing, because it's really important to show them who you really are through a piece of paper.
You can't procrastinate. You have to do it on time. If you do it on time, you can ask questions to your counselor, you can ask questions to teachers and your parents, and then you don't have to wait till the last minute and not worry about all these questions.
This past year we had almost 4,000 applications that were submitted, but we give about 640 of our 4-year scholarships. We have over 100 committee volunteers come in to judge those applications. As I said, they're each judged 3 times, but we try to have each judge only read about 15 to maybe 20 applications. So it's easy to get it done that way. It takes them about an hour to an hour and a half. That gives them plenty of time to be thorough and to score them, and we take the average of the 3 scores.
One thing that I really feel is important is if you really want something, you're going to really invest your time in it. And when I say invest your time, that means read whatever you wrote over and over and over. Make sure there's no mistakes, no grammatical errors, no missing commas. That was one big thing for me, because I think it really sets you apart in how much you really want something, how much effort you're putting into it.
I think the most important thing that I always told them, show your true self in your answers. Don't answer the questions just as, yes, I'm a member of this, or why did you choose to be a part of that? Why, did you spend so many hours? Why did you want to do that job? Because I think it tells more about you as a person as opposed to just making a list.
Another thing was actually answering the questions. At the end of the day, you're applying for a scholarship because you have a financial need. Tell us, why do you have a financial need?
I like to see somebody just really open up and talk about what their goals and what their dreams are, and to be able to assist them with that through the scholarship process.
We do host multiple banquets throughout the year. It's just so that they can meet us, we can meet them, have that interaction, and also they can meet their donors. So they're not just a name, they're a face, because they are part of our family. We gave our first scholarship in 1957, and that was one scholarship for a value of $2,000.
Even though the money was appreciated and helped, it was affirmation that I received from the people from the livestock show. That's how I feel. It's from the heart. The money was important, but there was so much more in this relationship that I live with each day and I celebrate.
I'm going to get my entire undergraduate degree paid for. I'm not going to have any student debt.
We don't have very much financial abilities, so this scholarship helped me with that, to be able to help go to college for all 4 years.
This scholarship was my road to college. I had no idea on the way to the interview. I cried when I found out I was in Pool A, honestly, because it was just like my hard work is finally paying off. All 4 of these years of all the hard work I had to do, it's finally paying off. Now I get to go to my dream school and study exactly what I've always wanted to study, my passion, so this was just my road to success.
We have an achievement scholarship program that we offer to our current scholars. You have to have a 3.0 GPA, and you have to have attended at least 4 semesters and have a minimum of 60 hours while you're at school. It's an application process, and you can apply for up to an additional $16,000 in funding, and that's $4,000 for 4 semesters. There are requirements in order to keep our scholarship. You must maintain a 2.5 GPA and take a full course load, which is 12 hours. Our scholarships are here and available for you. It's very easy. You can just go to our website, which is hlsr.com, click on Educational Programs and Scholarships. We're trying to become more than just a check to our students. They're getting a support system. They have a donor that they can write letters to, so they kind of get a cheerleader in that sense. They always have the support of the staff in our office, always. And of course, they have the support of the show and the volunteers that stand behind them.
I think it gives you immediate identification with an organization that understands the importance of education. So there's a linkage.
Thank you so much for wanting to give back to the youth of today. Thank you.
Finally, some announcements. NHS will meet in the Reinhardt at 2:50 tomorrow. Also, Texas Invitational tickets will be sold during all lunches starting on Wednesday. The boys' game will be held on Thursday, and the girls' game will be on Friday. Tickets are $2 per game, so come out and support your fellow Trojans. Well, that's it for today, Trojans. Hopefully you enjoyed that extra hour of sleep.